So, turn our attention now to the women's final, and it is the Cape Town Wild Dogs against the Balkans Honey Badgers to do battle here. Valuable competition points on the line at Down in Stamford alongside Rugby World Cup winner Cat Merchant. And these two teams so familiar this week. They've faced each other before, and the Balkans Honey Badgers are a side that has stood up when it's been counted.
Yeah, they absolutely have. Both sides delivering some amazing plays. So Grace Kukatai, try scorer from earlier. Piper Flynn, again, showing her absolute gas. Tess Staines, just to mention a few. And then over to the Honey Badgers, Jordan Fredericks. Not said her name enough today, but I'm sure we'll be saying it at this final.
We certainly will. 10 minutes each way. On the left, Cape Town Wild Dogs receive this one. Catch there from Kamohelo Makuele. Grace Kukatai gets missed on that occasion. As crossfield they go. A nice Holly out of Montreal, Canada, has possession. They won their semi-final 17-10 against the Elephants, did the Cape Town Wild Dogs. In possession, coached by Justin Ben and Chris Erasmus. Down to the ground they go. Sanamzi there, Mitsubetsu Sanamzi in support. Here's Grace Kukatai now. Been with his Cape Town Wild Dog side for 4 years. Good hands. Trying to get on the outside from Makuele. The rugby coach sets up a good contact point. Now they lay it down. Just outside their 22. Maru goes on a breakout. One of their standout players. Shannon Maru. And then Kukatai again. Tackled by Meg Mumbe from the Honey Badgers. First penalty of the game with our referee Blair McCure.
Yeah, good start, wasn't it? Good pace from these Wild Dogs, and they're not slowing down anytime soon as they opt to take the quick tap.
Yeah, they lost 34-7 against the Balkan Honey Badgers last week, but that was 7 days ago. Lessons were learnt. Dummy throw in there from Dejan Brown. Flicks it over the top, been pinched here by the Balkans Honey Badgers. They've scored some unbelievable tries in this tournament. Here we go yet again. One of their standouts, Shalom Saoza, into the fray. Such a danger runner indeed. Ball spits loose. Still there for Richard van den Broek and Annalena Swartz, their coaches. And now the Wild Dogs have it on the other side. Nice play there from Piper Flynn. Scored the unbelievable winner against the Serengeti Elephants when time had elapsed. Again around the fringes, beautiful breakout. Penalty this time, Cat goes the other way.
Yeah, Badgers really not had any possession so far in this game, so it'll be good to see what they can bring, as they have been outstanding so far in the tournament. And if their girls' side is anything to go by, if they were watching, as I'm sure they were, then they must be inspired by that performance.
Absolutely. Kivett goes behind the back. Georgina Fredericks, another superb tournament. Tanika Willison also with a breakout. The Kiwi star, the Black Fern, bounces around. Still going. Now finally brought to the deck. Around the fringes. Noonstead. Support the rise from Laken. Fredericks combining nicely with McMumbe. Balkans Honey Badgers arrive in pairs at the breakdown. To the right they work. Looking for the first try in the game. There's good hands, creating a 2-on-1. Fionn Lewis gets the switch. Still available there for Plony Kivett. Tackled! They've worked their way towards the 22. A low one. Sauer to take. Takes on 2 or 3, gets the fend going and the offload. Sublime skills. Fredericks tries to see where the gaps are. Sauer again into the 22. They work it to the right-hand side. Lewis, such a talented team. And I say that, the Cape Town Wild Dogs scoop it up on that far side. Tackle needs to be made. Trying to flick through is Kasia Thompson. Big ball over the top. It's available now for the Balkans Honey Badgers. They take it. Open and tens. Here we go, Mumbe now. Laken. Noonstead's with her. Oh, big strong fan at a standing start with a breakout. Marit Laken. Mumbe's there as well. Tackled off the ball.
In at the side, at the breakdown, and they've gone quickly.
Tanika Willison takes it. Were they 10? No, they were not. Another quick tap. Tanika Willison for the line. Big strong tackle from the Wild Dogs, stopping a certain try, but there's still red jerseys everywhere. Laken that started the breakout gets within 5. Noonstead's here on the left if they need her. Good hands. The opening try in the game is scored. And Manona Nunstead, the Swedish international, puts down the opening 5.
Yeah, really strong start from the Badgers. They don't need any invitation. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile. A couple of penalties given away from Wild Dogs, and they were punished for it. They just do the simple things well here. Easy 2v1. Just got to dot it down in the corner, really. The work has been done by the whole team in the build-up to that.
An important win needed here for the franchise that is the Balkan Honey Badgers. The keg just falls short 5-0 because they stand with 52 franchise points in 4th place. Serengeti Elephants with 54 points. 58 is the Wild Dogs and 73 the Rhinos.
Yeah, so big performances needed, and I don't doubt this side. Their ability throughout this whole tournament has been outstanding, and they really have been at times leaps and bounds above other teams, so I'm expecting a big performance from them in this final.
Yeah, none more so than their semi-final win against the San Clemente Rhinos, 45 points to 5. They dispatched the Rhinos. We mentioned they only conceded 2 tries and scored 100 points in the division round play in the first set of matches last week. This one will be possession for the Wild Dogs.
Yeah, off Frederick's knee there, so it'll be no knock-on called. Wild Dogs will have this line out, but they've been performing well as throughout this tournament. They've improved, I'd say, and they are putting together some really great phases of play. So don't rule them out just yet. They don't care that they're against a really well-performing side. They want to show what they can do.
And you're so right. That's the brilliant thing about 10s. They get to analyze the footage. They get to, of course, rest and rehab. How good is their recovery between games? Grace Kukatai goes up. What a competitor she is. Sunamzi. Wriggles free of the first one. Knock-on has been called. Just a slight error creeping in.
Yeah, Sunamzi's had a good tournament as well. She's a real worker and busy around the ball, off the ball, just always looking for work. So she'll be disappointed not to get more from that, as she is so used to beating defenders when she carries.
Fionn Lewis and the Balkans Honey Badgers will have another opportunity to extend the lead. Fionn Lewis, her brother Flex, is a bodybuilder. That's right. Multi-Mr. Olympia. Sitting next to a gym sensation myself here in Cat Merchant. I'll have to get her brother out here to see what he can lift.
Yeah.
Looking for the loop. Willison, Fredericks. Oh, beautiful. Holds it up. Georgina Fredericks into open space. Here's Lewis now. Good ball to Nunstead, the try scorer. Bashes infield. Fredericks with a loop around. Always dangerous. Salza on the outside. Oh, it's been dropped here. And that was Crystal Murray almost all the way through for the second score.
Oh, that was on, wasn't it? I think just that one extra pass, and they were in the corner again. But pass slightly low, but she'll be disappointed not to take that one. Carrier does really well. It's all about getting the outside defender to turn in. If you can get them to turn their hips, job done. Pass, and you're going to score.
Murray, Rugby World Cup winner with the Black Ferns of New Zealand. Just let this one go. It's 5-0 in the first half, and the Wild Dogs have held strong so far. Just conceded the one try in the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, because Honey Badgers normally start really, really strong. So actually, Wild Dogs can be pretty happy with this ahead of going into this game. I imagine if you said, would you be happy with 5-0? Knowing that they can score last-minute worldie tries as well, they'll be pretty happy with that.
That's right, they'll be very happy indeed. We mentioned some of those last-minute tries. Piper Flynn, the Australian A side in 7s and 15s, an absolute flyer given any possession. So here we go, Cape Town Wild Dogs. Set up a contact point. Letitia Bobo is there with possession. Throws a big strong fan, still drives the legs. So Namzi again at the breakdown.
Okay, you've come off your feet. Advantage offside.
So no advantage coming. They go back to the offside play. Grace Kukatai is there. Wants to know where the mark is.
Yeah, just working with the touch judge to see exactly where it was. So offside. So they've got given themselves a let out.
A quick tap and a chip over the top from Grace Kukatai. Chasing. Ball's loose, still there. For the Wild Dogs to hack ahead. Ondo. Oh, what a beautiful kick and a scoop. Fantastic bicycle pass over the top to Vanessa Chiopetta. The ball's been pinched though from the Balkans Honey Badgers. Oh, that was so close. What a creative play.
Really, really nice, because you put in that the big kick over, and then it's just a lot of pressure on the chase, putting Badgers on the back foot. They go to dive on it, but they spill it, so then it's out, and then this is a lovely nudge there in full flight to be able to kick it in, pick it up, and then pass it. Absolutely incredible.
Remarkable skills. What's at stake? Well, if the Balkans Honey Badgers win, the championship mixed play final will be the Balkans Honey Badgers against the Wild Dogs, so what you're seeing right now. If the Wild Dogs win, the final will be between the Rhinos and the Wild Dogs.
Wow.
So that's how important this game is for the Balkans Honey Badgers.
Fine!
All those franchise points between the academy boys, girls, men and women, they add up.
Came off.
Chiapetta drifts across field. Held up there by Tanika Willison. The Wild Dogs again keep possession. Getting a strong fend. There's Piper Flynn on the outside. Beats one. Fredericks is there as well. Good tackle. And the penalty drawn from the Balkans Honey Badgers.
Yeah, really good steal. It's so important when teams get attack out wide. You need to get numbers in there to support, because that's when it's so easy to poach that ball. When they get isolated, they can get hands on and win either the ball or a holding on penalty, and they've opted for the scrum, even though they are quite deep in their 22. So backing their set piece here.
Back to your left.
Siren sounds. Final play of the first half. Honey Badgers will be okay to kick this one out, I would imagine, to go to the break. That slender lead in this women's final. The Great Park Stadium. Stunning conditions in Irvine for this tournament. Then they put it out, and that is the whistle. 5-0. The Wild Dogs be very happy so far with their performance in this first half, and the Balkans Honey Badgers with that slender 5-0 lead.
Yeah, because Badgers generally are so dominant and they do get a foothold into a game. But Wild Dogs absolutely have shown they can score from pretty much nothing. So they'll be pretty confident they can shut down this deficit.
Well, we can get closer to the action. LJ is pitch side, bringing us right next to the players.
I'm not pitch side, Dallin. I'm on the pitch. I'm going to go and listen into the Honey Badgers huddle here, see what they've got to say. It's probably a more slender lead than we expected.
In defense, yeah, let's make sure if the breakdown is lost, we're coming out. Active A dropping under, active A keep pushing high. Yes, they're looking for offloads back on the inside. We have to make sure we fill numbers there. And all we have to do is, after we have a strong carry, we're moving the ball again. When we turn the ball over, let's move the ball again as well. Yes? Yeah. So let's make sure we make him work. When we catch him side on.
You'll notice that's a Dutch accent that you can hear there. What's been quite interesting is the Dutch spine that runs through the Honey Badgers women's and girls teams. I was actually talking to Coach Stelbeck a little bit earlier on, who would have played against you, Kat, when you were playing yourself. And she was talking about the resurgence of rugby in the Netherlands. How important do you think that coming back on the world stage?
Oh, I'd absolutely love to see it, because they were dominant for so long, and they really were the leaders in the sevens. They were one of the first to go professional. With their sevens setup, they really did lead the way, and to see them to slip in recent years has been pretty sad. So I would love to see them make a resurgence.
And this 10's providing the opportunity there. We didn't see LJ give a celebration for the Balkans Honey Badgers yet. Maybe afterwards, if they hold on to this lead, we'll get to see their little try celebration / win celebration. It is 5-0. What's at stake, to remind you? The Balkans Honey Badgers win. They will be in the mixed play final against the Wild Dogs. If they lose, it'll be the Rhinos taking on the Wild Dogs. So that's what's at stake here. An important 10 minutes to go for everybody watching and everybody playing. Here we go. Wild Dogs kicking off. Vanessa Chiapetta, Canadian Sevens World Series player. This ball doesn't bounce and doesn't go over the 10, so the Honey Badgers will play with possession at the halfway.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those today, actually. I think there's maybe some tired legs or something going on, which is fair enough. They've been working really hard, but it does just immediately give really good possession midfield to the Badgers.
Yeah, that's right. 3 mixed play games, 3 division games, the semi-final, and this is the final. Down on the ground there for Arabella McKenzie, moving across. Georgina Fredericks looking to cut loose. Fires into a couple. 7 series player since the year 2016. Penalty comes up for the Honey Badgers. Quick tap, they play on. Bounces off the chest, it's okay. Shalom Sauza takes it to the line.
Come again, come
Just
again.
graduated high school, now playing in a 10s final. Fredericks. Oh, Sanamzi with a big hug saying, how's it? I'm here with you in the final. Dummy thrown, beautiful work. Low tackle on Crystal Murray. Noonstead cuts back in brilliantly. Manona Noonstead, 4th year playing the championship. Just as excited, she says, as year number 1. Murray again. Honey Badgers now clicking like we've seen all week. The red wave. Mackenzie points to the left-hand side, goes to Nika Willison's there. Early ball to Meg Mumbai. That pass not quite connecting. They will give possession to the Wild Dogs.
You're in front of them.
They wanted to go quickly there, and you can see it's getting a little bit heated out there. The Wild Dogs' defence doing well so far to frustrate this Honey Bear's attack, but they do have... I said it, didn't I? I said Honey Bear.
We recently called them something else as well.
To not call them Honey Bear, but I've done it. That's my dog's name. But yeah, there we go.
You learn something new every day, Kat.
Oh, you must know about my dog's Honey Bear.
Well, now I do.
Non-stop. Oh, you just don't listen.
I just thought you were talking about the Honey Badgers and you just didn't know how to say it right. Here we go, the Wild Dogs now. They're in this game. They trail by 5 points. Erica Farias on the field, USA Touch champion, Mexican international player. Her pod watching in Portland, Oregon. An important take here. The lifters go up early, so it gives Murray a chance to capture this for the Balkans Honey Badgers. Down the line they go. Willison, beautiful work from the Blackfern. Takes on Grace Kukatai as well from New Zealand. Fredericks looking for the switch. Comes in the form of Samat, the German international. Salzo beats 2 or 3, still going. Beautiful breakout for the Balkans Honey Badgers. Murray on the end of this one. Wide ball over the top. It's a low one to handle, but they scoop it up. 5 out. Balkans Honey Badgers. Mumbai's there for herself. She's in for the Balkans Honey Badgers. They have their second try in the final.
Really, really well-worked try there from the line-out steal, moving all the way across for Wilson to make a break through the middle, and then the offloading skill set here as well, and then to move it. It wasn't the prettiest of pass, it was a dive pass to catch it, but she gathers, works really, really hard, and then for Meg Mumbai, just an easy one. Little dummy to the side, gets the score.
The Army World Champion, former France under-20 player, has them up 10-0. Sideline conversion attempt unsuccessful, but that is a good strong lead because one converted try is not enough from the Wild Dogs.
Yeah, and that's when they look at their most dangerous, the Badgers. They really move from side to side. They were making the Wild Dogs stretch that defence, and then it was a break through the middle that really caught them off guard, and then it all unravelled from there for the Wild Dogs defence.
Tasia Thompson, 28-year-old, goes high.
Play. No,
Loose ball, Wild Dogs. Grace Kukatai's there at ruck time. Honda around the fringes. Real handful with ball in hand. Penalty goes the way of the Wild Dogs.
Good.
Quick tap, Kukatai. Points to the left, kicks over the top herself, chases this one, Grace Kukatai, oh beautiful! Just dropped this one with Mackenzie on hand.
That's the right idea, and we have seen some beautiful kicks, even just today, but across this whole tournament, putting in behind. You can see it's perfectly weighted because she can get a hand to it, but just those fingertips let it go. And I love though, she's straight into the tackle, which is great. And that's what quality players do. They don't let a mistake get to them. They just think, next job.
Grace Kukatai knew she had to do something for her side, something special. Didn't come off on that occasion. A champion last year. And now they face such a supremely talented Balkans Honey Badgers side who are looking to go into the mixed play final. And interesting enough, they will meet again. If this continues this way, the Honey Badgers will face the Wild Dogs for 10-minute periods of academy boys, girls, men and women, all combining the score together. Here we go, Honey Badgers, they lose it. Wild Dogs pounce on it. And then it's lost the other way, so double knock.
Yeah, a little bit chaotic going on in there, but as happens in finals, everyone's so desperate to get hands on the ball and to fight for every single phase.
on the line. 2 matches coming up to close out the day. $100,000 cash for the winner, plus $350,000 worth of high-performance residency packages. Those are for the adult players, whether it be in South Africa or here in Southern California. What a prize that is.
Oh, incredible, isn't it? Really. And the players are playing out there for, yes, of course, that's an amazing prize, and it's unprecedented, really, for what they can get from it. But they're also, you can see, it just means so much to them, and they love it. It's why the players keep coming back year after year. There's people out there who have done all the tournaments, just like us over here. We love it.
It's unbelievable. Go to unbelievable destinations around the world, and this venue, the best we've been to yet. Wild Dogs cutting through. Beautiful breakout. Chiapetta. Stunning work from Vanessa Chiapetta. The Canadian Sevens flyer have the Wild Dogs on the board.
Absolutely. So key that she turns up at this moment to keep them in the game, because there is still 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left to go. So here we see it. Had ball in 2 hands, so it looked like she could pass it. Then only once she goes through that defensive line does she move it into 1 in case she needs to hand off.
Chiapetta done it so many times with West Shore Rugby Football Club as well as Canada. The extra 2 is vital. Chips over. 10-7. Just 1 score in it.
That makes it interesting, doesn't it? That 2 points. We say it's so important in finals rugby. Every point matters, but none so more than that.
I still want to see my sudden death drop goal competition. That's if the score remains tied. Holding thumbs. Balkans, Honey Badgers. They take this one on the far side. Ball's loose. Bobbled around everywhere. They do get the penalty for the Wild Dogs being offsides.
Yeah, you can see the composure as they're walking up now. They're walking, they're slow, they're happy with a little bit of a lead to, like, I still think 3 points isn't enough. I might be trying to ramp up a little bit, but the sensible heads out there are reading the game and think that actually this is the way to go. Stay calm, stay composed. They're confident in their ability to score. And
really it's amazing to see the difference between 7 days ago. It was 34 points to 7. The Honey Badgers ran wild against the Dogs, and on this occasion, anybody's game. Here we go. Inside their half.
Set.
Coached by Richard van den Broek and Elena Swartz. 2 of the great minds in the game. Tanika Willis and the short ball. Fredericks flies onto this one. Brilliant carry.
Play on.
It is still there for the Honey Badgers. And hold on, to the pocket we go.
I'm going to bring you in for this.
What has happened?
yeah, we're going to find out. He's going over to speak to Touch Judge here. Get his input.
Liam McClure. So we're going to be issuing a yellow card. Looks to be a Cape Town Wild Dogs player. We'll go to the side, and they'll be down to 9 players for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, and that's not going to help them trying to scram this lead back. So you can hear she's being pulled in. Was it for that? Harsh. I think she was being pulled into that ruck, and you have every right to push off. Yeah, harsh.
So now it means the Balkans Honey Badgers, they're the coaching crew looking on. So it's important that this Cape Town Wild Dogs side, if they can win this, well, they'll go through the final either way, though, will the Wild Dogs. But the Balkans Honey Badgers, they want to make sure that they reach the top 2 spots. A win will do it for them. Otherwise, they lose the Rhinos win against the Wild Dogs.
High tackle.
Penalty away, though, isn't going to help. They're already down by 1, so really don't want to be giving good possession over to the Badgers. And again, opt in for scrum, tie those numbers in. It makes sense when they're a player down rather than going quick. Tie it in, have that extra number out wide.
Yeah, it's just over a minute to go. That's why they opted for the last couple of scrums. Even if it does slow things down, that's okay for them. They're in front.
Yeah, in front, and crucially with an extra player now.
Earlier we saw the Rhinos men's side winning 12-7 against the Cape Town Wild Dogs, and right now The Wild Dogs trail 10-7 in this final. Arabella McKenzie, Waratah Rookie of the Year in 2019. Gives it away, loops around. Support here with Meta Simsad on the outside. Simsad's brilliant. The German international flies through. Kukatai comes in. Can't stop the try-scoring machine. And the Balkans Honey Badgers have done it.
Amazing. They've delivered when they needed to. They were so calm. They just knew they were going to do it. They weren't trying to speed things up. They weren't panicked just by 3 points. And then the pace on the outside here, I love it. I love to see that gear change. When you see someone that looks comfortable running and they have another gear to go, even though they look like they're absolutely flying. And the smile on her face as she puts that down as this is the winner.
This is the winner indeed. The kick doesn't matter. 15-7. Meta Samat, captain of the German 7s and 15 side, won the Dubai Sevens Invitational in 2024, and this is a highlight of note, winning the women's final here in style for the Balkans Honey Badgers. And what this victory does is they will play in the franchise mixed place final against the Cape Town Wild Dogs for first place. Siren has sounded, the last play. Kukatai goes into collect for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. They got very, very close. In fact, the closest that any team has gotten to the Balkan Honey Badgers at a 15-7 result so far. We're not done though. Last little play here.
Not Lane. Not from the mark. I'm not going to let him go from that.
Wild Dogs put a kick over the top. That's a big kick, but there are plenty of red jerseys back there to collect. Jadrina Fredericks can just hoop this one out and win it. The 2025 Rugby 10s women's winners, the Balkans Honey Badgers. 15 points to 7, they hold on against the Cape Town Wild Dogs. What a final, had it all. A low-scoring one, but in the end, it's the Balkans Honey Badgers. They've proven they were the top side all week.
Well, they have. They've just been so consistent, because I was a bit concerned that on day one, have they peaked already? Because they were that good, and opposition have time to catch up, to analyse. But actually, they have delivered back-to-back from day one, day two, day three today, and they are rightfully champions.
A tremendous squad with tremendous talent across the board. So many international players blending to form the Honey Badgers you see on your screen.